It seems like every week there's a new headline about protests. This time it's Columbia University students took over Butler Library. They were loud, they were angry, and they were arrested. So, what's the big deal? Why is everyone so riled up about a bunch of college kids causing a ruckus? Well, to understand that, you gotta understand the story behind the protest. At the heart of this protest is a former student, Mahmoud Khalil. Mahmoud was studying at Columbia trying to build a life. But then, ICE came knocking. Why? Because of his political views. Because he dared to speak out against the Israeli government. Now he's facing deportation. The students see this as an injustice. They see it as an attack on free speech. They're fighting for Mahmoud. They're fighting for their right to dissent. But this protest wasn't just about Mahmoud. It was about something much bigger: divestment from Israel. For years, activists have been calling on universities to pull their money out of companies that profit from the occupation of Palestine. They see it as a moral imperative. They say it's wrong to fund oppression. And Columbia, with its massive endowment, has become a target for these calls. So, back to the library. Students, fired up by Mahmoud's case and the divestment issue, decided to make a statement. They occupied Butler Library, a place of learning, a symbol of the university itself. They chanted, they marched, they made their voices heard. They wanted to disrupt the status quo. They wanted to force the administration to listen. The price of protest. Now things got a little out of hand. There was some vandalism. Bookshelves were defaced with Free Palestine graffiti. Some called it destruction of property. Others called it a necessary act of defiance. Was it right? Was it wrong? That's a debate for another day, but one thing's for sure, it got people talking. Section 6. The crackdown cuffs chaos and controversy. The university didn't hesitate to call in the big guns. NYPD stormed the library, arrests were made, over 70 students were detained, many dragged away in handcuffs. The images were chaotic, intense. Students claimed brutality, police said they were just maintaining order. Whatever the truth, one thing was clear: this wasn't your average student protest. Section 7. Rubio's rhetoric, fanning the flames of fear. And of course, no campus protest is complete without a healthy dose of political grandstanding. Enter Marco Rubio, stage right. Rubio, never one to miss an opportunity to grab the spotlight, jumped on this incident like a hawk on a helpless field mouse. He called the students thugs, vandals, even pro-Hamas. He demanded visa reviews, threatened deportation. His words were inflammatory, divisive, and frankly, dangerous. Section 8. Echoes of a crackdown trumps war on academia. But this wasn't an isolated incident, it's part of a larger pattern. Ever since Trump took office, he's been waging a war on academia. He's threatened funding to universities that don't toe the line, he's imposed restrictions on protests, he's created an atmosphere of fear and intimidation on campuses across the country. Section 9. The fight continues. Where do we go from here? So, what's the takeaway from all of this? What does it say about our society, about our values? The Columbia protest is a microcosm of a much larger struggle. It's a struggle for social justice, for human rights, for the freedom to speak truth to power. It's a struggle that's been going on for generations, and it's not going away anytime soon. The question is, what side of history will you be on?